Waterworks by Sophia. Water is a precious and unique life-sustaining resource. Although pure water is essential to living things, less than 1% of the water on Earth is accessible and usable for humans. In order for water to move from a source to a safe, usable form of water for people, it must undergo a journey that eventually leads to our homes. All water goes through a continuous cycle. Radiation is the driving force behind this cycle. When the sun heats up the Earth's surface, evapotranspiration takes place. This is the process of water heating up and becoming a gas known as water vapor. Vapor is released through transpiration in plants and evaporation from collections of water. Once water vapor, it will ascend into the air where it will begin to cool and condense. Condensation occurs when the vapor cools and returns to a liquid state. This is when clouds form. As more and more water vapor condenses, the water molecules become heavy and begin to precipitate or fall back to Earth. This can come in the forms of rain, sleet, hail, and snow depending on the temperature. Once a form of precipitation falls, water collects. It will collect in rivers, lakes, and oceans. It can also collect underground in aquifers and as a solid state in ice caps and glaciers. Some water from a designated source, such as a reservoir, will make an extra journey through a series of filters and pipes to enter our homes for personal use. Whether water runs through the pipes of our homes, an underground aquifer, the ocean, or anywhere else, it is on a continuous journey. People use water in many different ways. We depend upon water. One way we use water is in construction uses like making cement, concrete, and bricks. A second way we use water is for farming uses such as crop irrigation and feeding animals. Another way we use water is for making things like fabric, clothes, and ink. In addition, humans use water in personal uses like hygiene, which includes bathroom uses, cooking, and drinking water. People pollute water in many shocking ways. Industry uses is just one of the never-ending ways. Sometimes industries use river water to cool machines. That way, when the water goes back to the river, it can be either dirty or warm. Both are highly destructive. If you have ever kept fish and plants, you will know that fish and plants need a certain temperature to survive. Therefore, when the warmed water goes back to the river, the temperature will change and all the water creatures will die. Some chemicals are just as dangerous. When farmers spray their crops with chemical fertilizers, they assume the chemicals stay on the crops. They are wrong. Rain falls and washes the fertilizers away to the closest water source. The water also becomes polluted. Some natural fertilizers, like slurry, can, if used inappropriately, go into water sources. Slurry reduces the oxygen in water. This is highly dangerous, for all the water creatures will die and the population will be reduced. I hope people will not pollute water in the future. Even though lots of people waste water and pollute water, there are still lots of people who desperately try to clean the earth.